What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, in today's video, we're going over Luna Classic as I am expecting a ton of volatility to happen within the next 4 to 5 days, and I want to make sure that you are as prepared as possible for when it does happen. So with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into today's video. Now, over the last few weeks, Luna Classic has been trapped within two key levels of liquidity. We have bullish liquidity here and bearish liquidity here that has kind of been forcing the price into this sideways movement. Well, what we can see is that this massive level of resistance that we've been following ever since the beginning of September and this massive point of support that we've been following ever since August are coming to an intersection in 5 days on October 19th, and the price has started to really squeeze right into this apex, deciding whether or not we're going to get this bullish or bearish breakout. We can see here that we also have a key point of liquidity, especially on the bull side, right here at 32.8, in which we are constantly seeing the bulls pushing up to this point but failing to clear it, showing that the bears are stepping in right around this level, just establishing it as a key point of resistance. But similarly, just directly below that, sitting around 25.6, we can also see that there's a key point of support that we have been holding up pretty well on over the last couple weeks, showing that, again, even though the bears are bouncing it off of this 32.8 level, we're bouncing straight down into this 25.6 level, but failing to really lose it. Even when we lost it here, we immediately were able to recapture and come back to the top side. And so for that reason, you can see that this is just a crazy game of bulls fighting bears and trying to decide which one of these levels we are going to be able to clear first. And I do believe that since obviously our apex is meeting on October 19th, this is very likely going to be the deciding point, right? In which, okay, are we going past 33? Or are we past going 25.6? So let me tell you exactly how I'm going about this and what I'm expecting to happen here. Okay, so at this given point, I feel like if the market does hold and continue to do well as it is, especially with Bitcoin holding well around $19,000, Luna Classic very possibly can get another push back up towards 32 to start to retest the top side here. And I think that if we break this 32.8 level, I am probably going to go long, make a couple buys, expecting a push back up maybe towards 40 to 45, because I think that there can be some growth here, right? I think that we could see this thing push 15 to 20%, especially over the next couple weeks if the market is holding up well. Now, under a position in which we do see this thing break to the downside, I'm still looking for the daily closes below 25.6. I think that is still a key level to be paying attention to, and if we do put on our Fibonacci's from this swing low all the way up to this swing high, you can see that we're holding up quite well on top of this level. Not only is it a macro important level in which we have held it as support, but you can see that this is our 618 to 786 box. This is where it starts at. So the best way to go about it, in my opinion, is to say, okay, well, if we lose 25.6, we're probably going to come retest this 22.4 level. And if we do lose that, likelihood is very strong chance we come back to retest 18. So that could be two little short trades, right? We lose 25.6 and there could be a nice little short trade down towards 22. We lose 22, there can be a nice little short trade down to 18 to clear both of these two gaps, okay? That's just typically how this plays out. They typically will lose one massive level of support, come down to the next, and if it loses that one, it will come down to the next. And I think that, again, there can be some decent short trades to be taken during this move. Now, do remember, of course, we did see a lot of bulls step in right here when this good news came out, so there may be a little bit of a battle here, so I wouldn't necessarily be going in with a lot of money on these short trades, but I think that, again, daily closes below this 25.6 level definitely put us in a position to see some gains if this thing does pull to the downside. In terms of doing any other buying, I'm probably not going to. That's the only two ways I would really be playing this right now, especially with these two strong levels sitting above us and below us. So I don't really want to get caught up shorting yet or buying yet, not knowing which one of these directions we're going to go, especially over the next couple of days with the incoming volatility from the entire market. Now, do remember, I am doing all my trading right now on BitGet. There is going to be a message for those of you who do use or sign up for BitGet. It's going to say that we don't offer services to certain clients. If that is in your country, you don't have to, worry about it too much. Honestly, if you press I understand, there is no KYC that you need to do on BitGet, but it is just a message they have to deploy on the entire platform since they are a global platform, but it's not something to worry about. I still use BitGet every single day. I can trade, withdraw, deposit, and do all the normal stuff. So with that said, there are people who message me about it. It's not something to worry about. Just press I understand and then go about your normal day. But with that said, guys, again, what I'm looking for here is likelihood is extreme volatility is on the way once we get a breakout at this intersection. And I would either be looking, do we lose 25.6 first to come back down to retest 22? 32, or do we clear 32? And now we're in a position to really see some more gains back to the upside. That's the two ways to look at it in my opinion. That's the two ways I'm playing it. And I will of course continue to update you as this does play out so you never miss a beat. But with that said, that's going to be about it for today's little quick and fast update. I hope you guys do enjoy when I just let you know what I'm seeing, and you can stay as up to date as possible by just simply subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you can see when I post. But with that said, that's going to be about it. Of course, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Peace.